Morning, folks. How we doing? Running a little bit late, but ready to get stuck into it. Where are we? Let's put some stuff on the screen. See what we've got. See if any of this works. I wanted that to scroll along the bottom. For some reason, it doesn't want to work. There we go. There we go. Arsenal Palace coming up. Team news at the bottom of the screen. For some reason, it doesn't work properly and it's cut off the Palace team news. Right, let's get in the comments, see who's in. Lloydo, good morning. Callum, William, Ash, Mafia's on an aeroplane flying back to Canada, I assume. Serial's in. How we doing, Serial? Let me know what you fancy today. I've got some stuff for the EFL. It's been scuppered a little bit by loads of cancellations. So I was supposed to be going to Notts County v Stockport today, and they bloody cancelled it. It's not even that cold. I've been out in the garden this morning. Nothing wrong with it. Serial is rightly pointing out South Korea are kicking off now. So if anyone wants a live bet while we're on air. So if we're going to back South Korea, it might be a few seconds late because the referee is just about to go and look at the screen. And we know what that means. Penalty. I have got some Ackers. Keane's chucking out Frankfurt at evens. He's going straight over to Germany, missing out all the English stuff and going continental. Nice. Yeah, I haven't had anything on the AFCON Asian Cup this morning. If I had gone for anything, it would have probably been a South Korea team total, maybe 3 or more goals. We've got Arsenal Palace kicking off shortly, 12:30. It'll be a South Korea penalty, Lloydo, if it is given. Yeah, I've got the Arsenal team news at the bottom. I thought I was being clever here, and I did think I put both teams in there, but I don't know why it hasn't worked. Anyway, who really cares about the Palace team? Palace, Henderson, Klein, Anderson, Guehi, Mitchell, Richards, Lerma, Hughes, Eze, Schlupp, Mateta. There's your Palace team for you. So I will go over some of the Premier League stuff, but everyone wants to know what I've got for EFL mainly, don't they, generally? If you're on Bet365, the price boost is evens for Arsenal to score in the first half, if anyone fancies that. Malcolm is in the chat. Malcolm was going to join me, and then he bottled it at the last minute. He was going to get involved on the old live stream. But anyway, who needs him? His picks are shit anyway. Yeah, so as everyone knows, lives used to be on a TikTok on a Saturday morning. We used to get hundreds of people through the doors, lots of people giving out their picks and horses and everything. That's gone. TikTok have banned me. So if you haven't followed the new TikTok account, make sure you do at ToonBaz. Otherwise, just keep coming in here for now. And we'll just go through the same sort of crack. You can put your picks out in here. Let me know what you fancy. I'll let you know what I've got. Callum Schultz is already putting out Namibia to beat South Africa. But all over the place at the moment, aren't we, with Asia Cup, AFCON. Yeah, disappointing load of postponements today. The main one being Notts County Stockport, as I was planning to take the full family. I'm disappointed. The kids couldn't have given a damn. Like I told them this morning, it was off, and they're just like, that's a shame. So I'm not sure how excited they really were about the trip to Meadow Lane, but I was looking forward to it. There was going to be goals galore in that game. And as I say, soft as shite because it's not that cold. It's a little bit windy. It's going to rain. Would have been fine. Malcolm has informed us he's now sitting there naked, so probably just as well he didn't join us in the live. Lloyd was pointing out that Korea have been given that pen via VAR. Me and Malcolm are riding out a little bit, trying something a bit different. Malcolm mentioned last night he was going to turn £10 into £100 in several stages. So we are up to stage 4, I think, now, and we've got about £40 going on to the Arsenal first half goal. So trying something a little bit different. If that works out, we might start coming up with these little rollover bets because I know they're very popular with the people. JB's not interested in any garbage I've got to say here. Everyone just wants to know where the bloody picks are. Well, there you go. That's the stuff I fancy in the EFL today. I'll take that banner off so you can see what the bottom says. There we go. That's the stuff I fancy. Basically, what you do with it is entirely up to you. You can take those bits and pieces and pick the best ones you like and make it into your own little acca. Build it your way, whatever you want to do. But those are the things I like. Done all right last week. The EFL accas, we hit an over 2.5 acca and the over 1.5. Or it might have been the team totals and the over 1.5. But we hit a couple of good priced ones last week. So we had some good success on the EFL stuff. As I say, I've been scuppered a little bit because a lot of the games I like today, I like the Walsall Accrington, I like Notts Stockport, I like the Swindon game, all of which have fallen by the wayside. So take what you want from here. Play it my way or play it your own way. I don't care. But we're going to hit some winners either way. What else was I going to say? There was something else. We'll put a bet builder together for the Arsenal Palace game in a bit with the people in the chat. Yeah, a lot less people now. So but we have got the the diehards, the regulars, all the people who are absolutely committed to these live streams. So I expect some interaction, picks, and all of that lot. Kian says all of the ones in my win acca are in his eightfold, so that's good. It's a good start. Bit of vindication for my picks. Hopefully, the other four come in for you. Let us know who else you've got in your eightfold, Kian. Some people might want to go bigger. Chef Wed, Cov, goals, Mal saying Mal fancies the Plymouth team total, same as me. I was leaning towards Coventry in the Chef Wed game just because of banging form. Chef Wed have had a little bit of an uptick lately. But I still think Coventry are a good price, but then I bottled it. I went for the Coventry team total instead. And it's a pick that's done as well this week. Took Notts Forest when I fancied them, but I took them to score 2 or more. Game finishes 2-2 and I cashed it. And I've done the same in the Wolves game in the FA Cup. Took the team total rather than Wolves to win and still cashed a winner. So I've done similar with Coventry. I mean, that's a timely reminder for the fact that I absolutely smashed the FA Cup. 4 picks, 4 winners, and a ladder. We got right up the ladder with the Luton Corners up to 9. Malcolm fancies over 2.5 and both teams to score. I don't mind that. I've took Coventry in my big long over 2.5 acca. Ben Lindsay reckons Middlesbrough could lose against Rotherham. And that would be a shame for Keane, because Keane has got Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Dortmund, and Alkmaar. Blackburn, I looked at that Blackburn game, and I cannot for the life of me make a case for Blackburn being odds on. Blackburn are 3-4. Let's look at their form in the Championship. Lost, draw, lost. So, no win in 6, and they've lost 5 of them 6 games. They've conceded at least 2 goals in each of them. 4, 6, 9, 12, 14, 18 goals they've conceded in their last 6 games. They're at home. They're at Huddersfield, who also don't win many games. But I cannot have Blackburn at odds on. They might win. I'm not trying to stick the downer on your bet, Keane, but I hated Blackburn at that price today. Do I reckon Harrogate will beat Grimsby? Yes, I do. Mafia has got a free £20 for anyone in the UK if Middlesbrough wins. Interesting. He put a ticket at Betfred, but he's had to head home. So how are we going to get your ticket back from Canada? Good to know Mafia reunite. On his travels from Canada to the UK, has been embracing UK culture by getting himself down the bookies and putting on an old-fashioned paper ticket. Serial fancies Arsenal to win, under 4.5 goals in that game, and over 5.5 Arsenal corners. Lloydo likes Barrow today. I looked at that Barrow game, and for some reason I dodged it, and I can't for the life of me remember why. I think I initially looked at both to score in that. Have I got that? No, I have got them, and I've added them in my over 1.5. What did I like in that game? I did. Yeah, I like both teams to score. Barrow Crew. That was the one I picked. We didn't make it into the enemy Yakkers, but that one is the pick I had for Barrow versus Crew. Do I reckon Blackpool beat Rovers? Okay, and that one didn't make it on my shortlist. For why? Off the top of my head, I can't tell you. It's a close match, isn't it? Rovers not 1 in 4. How much of Blackpool got left after the game in midweek is the other one? Like Malcolm saying Monday he loves Mozambique to get a goal or two versus Ghana. They made tons of chances yesterday. I quite enjoyed that game. That was Cape Verde with Mozambique, wasn't it? It was quite an entertaining game. Lloydo likes to sack a goal or assist in this early game. And Keane has now taken Blackburn out purely on my advice. I didn't tell you to take them out. I just told you why I wouldn't put them in. So when Blackburn win later and your ACCA pays out £20 less, don't come knocking on my door for another 20 quid. But I made my case, and if you like the sound of what I've said, then so be it. Yeah, we'll have to get stuck into a bet builder in a minute. Anyone else got anything fancy? Anything continental? I haven't looked anywhere other than England this morning. 5 games off in League Two. Disappointing that. I mean, it's been icy cold and frozen all week, and then today it suddenly got mild. It's positively tropical here in Nottinghamshire. 6 degrees. And you're telling me you can't play football at 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to piss it down all afternoon as well. Malcolm's gone delving into the depths of the National League. I tried that this morning because one of our regulars from Oldham, I was going to find him a pick in the Oldham game just to make him feel welcome because he probably feels a bit left out. But then the Oldham game went and got cancelled. Eastleigh v Oldham is off. Where are Gateshead? Where are they? Dorking. There we go. 3-5 Gateshead. Gateshead full of goals. There you go. Get down to National League if you're missing out on all these League Two games which are cancelled. I mean, how can Dorking get a game on but Notts County can't and Salford can't? Mafia likes Ryan Yates to score or assist. You can definitely get that with Bet365. Find the price for you in a second. Just the two Premier League games again is a bit disappointing. Nothing at 3 o'clock. It does mean we can get stuck right into the EFL stuff. Player goal or assist. Ryan Yates is not on the bloody list. Bet365 are hopeless at the minute for some of these selections. They only stick half the options on there. Ryan Yates isn't getting a goal or assist today. Right, Keane said Frankfurt at evens. This is bet of the day, so we have got some continental stuff. Lloydo's chucking the horses out. Killaney King in the 120 at Navan. Horses are your thing. Have a little look. Lloydo generally does all right on a Saturday morning on our live streams. He's put out a few quite often. He's come on and chucked us out a 12 o'clock horse race, and we bet them live and cash our tickets and pile into the football at 12:30. Tom Crean's in. Good to see him, mate. Tom Crean always comments on our YouTube feeds after the event. Must watch every week, and always very complimentary. So good to have you in the live, mate. Greg Hume's in for the first time. Yeah, it's all a bit different these days. I used to be TikTok 11:30 till 12:30, and now it's especially for the diehards on the YouTube channel because TikTok have banned me. I am pushing to get the TikTok numbers back up. This morning I have another 10 followers, so I think we're only 700 away from being able to go live again. Someone's just messaged me asking which YouTube channel. Come on, Ruben. See if Ruben gets in. I've just told him where we are. Mafia is saying if you can't get a price with Bet365, you can request it. Too lazy for that, man. I'll just go elsewhere. Callum's got Bristol and Watford, both teams to score. When both teams score, it's goals galore. Someone once said. Trying to find that game now. Bristol, Watford. I think I'd looked at that one as well. I mean, Watford games are both to score every single week for about the last 10. I think it was the Bristol side of it where they've had both teams to score no in 4 of the last 5. I think that's why I went away from it. But the Watford form is bang on for the goal. It's a bit of a strange one, that one. But Watford games generally you're gonna hit them. Like, I don't know why. I think that's why. I think I look at the Bristol side of it and didn't like. That's why it didn't make my list. Yeah, Mal told me he was too busy to jump on today, but here he is. Lo and behold, he's in the chat. Chucking out NFL picks now. I'm sure Serial will have some NFL picks. How are your Cowboys going to get on this week, Serial? Oh, sorry, I can't see them on the list. Yeah, NFL tonight and tomorrow. Malcolm's chucking out the Baltimore Ravens. First half handicap plus 6.5. Thinks they'll keep it tight. Captain Insano is questioning. In fact, Captain Insano and Serial are both questioning Malcolm's maths or picks there. So who knows? Callum Schultz is shouting out Tony for Brentford. I think Tony's going to do stuff today. I put him out as my goal scorer pick for the week. He's 13-10 to score anytime. Let's go wild. Ivan Tony hat-trick, 33-1. I like Tony stuff, definitely. Yeah, Malcolm's an idiot. Baltimore Ravens are minus 6.5. Serial, never going to shout out the Premier League pod on them. Oh, Serial, it's all part of the banter, man. Yeah, Serial is regularly touting the Premier League podcast everywhere he goes, which is always good. Serial took the Dallas Cowboys battering very well last week, or at least he put on a brave face. In private, he probably didn't take it well at all. Captain Insano says it'll be cold in Baltimore today. It's cold in Nottingham, apparently, because all the games are called off. All the junior football this morning was cancelled. And then Notts County's also cancelled. Soft as shite. Yeah, so Mafia thinks Tony will have a slower start, and Malcolm has pointed out he thought that about Kevin De Bruyne. And Kevin De Bruyne went and tore us apart for 20 minutes, and that was all he needed. Bob is playing at 3 p.m. kickoff for the juniors. Don't have any of that over yet. It's always first thing in the morning. My girls' team's got a game tomorrow at 10:30. Weather looks a little bit warmer, so I'm hopeful we will be okay. JB, I would fancy Borough, but someone did point out before it would be typical of Borough to go and lose against one of the lower teams. Rotherham have been doing okay though. I didn't put Borough on my list. Serial, we will build this bet builder in a minute. Absolutely. Rotherham's recent form, let's bring it up. Actually, they did lose to Stoke and they lost in the cup. But prior to that, had a couple of good results. They drew with Sunderland. They beat Middlesbrough just a couple of weeks ago. This game's come round quick, hasn't it, when you look at the fixtures? So, yeah, they beat Middlesbrough at home 1-0. They then got a draw at Sunderland, a draw at Blackburn. So they'd had a little upturn in form, and I think that was what steered me away from it. The fact they beat Borough just a few weeks ago, that said Borough should win at home. Right, let's go. Bet build. I'm going to... Give me a second, because I'm going to split my screen here so I can see the chat. Technology is getting the better of me. Left the screen. There we go. Right, we're building. Where do we start? Arsenal bet builder. My Serial has put out Arsenal to win. Go on, we'll give that. We'll give that as a starting point. I'm not going under 4.5 goals because I don't like unders on anything. Although it should come in. It's just it's a bit of a lame pick. I don't like it. I like your overs on the corners though. So let's go. Result: Arsenal. Corners: Arsenal over 5. What else have we got? Who likes anything today? Lloydo is chucking in a card. We've got to have a card pick in there. What we'll do, we'll leave the card pick off. We'll get like a 5-1 something bet builder, and then we'll chuck the Hughes card in as well. There's lots of card picks. Someone's putting out Klein, Eze, foul or card. Lloydo likes the Saka goal or assist. I like the goal or assist angle. Player to score assist. Saka pushes us up a bit. Rice, shot on target. That's a good one. We'll like a shot on target. Cheers, Ryan. Good to see you in, mate. Now we're talking. Greg's in as well with yellow cards. Right. Hold it there. Let's see what price we're getting for this. Cards. Palace over 1. Right. Here we go. We're kicking it off with a 6-1 bet builder, which is... I'm going to... snap that. See if we can get it on the screen in a minute. 6-1 bet builder. Arsenal to win. 6 corners or more for Arsenal. Saka to score or assist. Declan Rice, 1 shot on target. And 2 cards or more for Palace. 6-1. Let's go with that. Oh, Alex has threw a right spanner on the works. The keeper saves is a great shout. Funnily enough, I'm going to talk keeper saves in a minute because we've got Michael Roberts, who isn't in here this morning, I don't think, unless he's lurking. He loves giving us some keeper picks, and he's chucked some good stuff out lately. So I'll let you know he touted a few games for keeper saves today. Callum fancies a Trossard booking. Should we do a daft little booking one? Player to be booked. Player card. Someone chucked out Klein, didn't they? Will Hughes to be carded. Klein to be carded. Trossard to be carded. 130-1. There's your treble. Little card treble. I don't think Gibbs White is playing today. I think he's injured. Mafia. Poor Serial can't bet the cards picks wherever he is. Up there in New York somewhere. So Serial's gone for 3+ shots for Saka. That's hit in 4 of the last 5 games. Yeah, I mean that's valid point from Lloyd. Trossard will get subbed at some point, which is always going to scup our card bets, but he'll get 70 minutes, 65, 70 minutes, won't he? Right, where was my goalkeeper picks? Give me a second. And I will let you know. I'm going to take that down for a second because you all want to see me rather than that shite, don't you? Probably not. Right, where's my chat? Here we go. These are the ones that Michael Roberts gave me, who's a big advocate of the keeper saves picks. He said Henderson at Palace over 4.5 saves. Neto at Bournemouth over 4.5 saves. And Turner for Forest over 3.5 saves. 14.5 to 1. So that was his pick. And he liked the Bournemouth save ladder. You can get Bournemouth 4 saves at 4 to 5. 5 saves, 7 to 4. 6 saves, 4 to 1. And 7 saves, 9 to 1. No, I don't have my shirt and tie underneath. I do have a t-shirt underneath because it's bloody cold. I have got changed since Wednesday night, Malcolm. Fresh as, says Greg Hume. I've had a shave, I've had a trim, as Malcolm said, looking like a snooker ball. But there you go. Yeah, saves, get them saves trebles on. Henderson, Neto, 5 saves each, and Turner for Forest, 4 saves. I like the Henderson saves. Greg Hume's asking if I'm hangover free. Funnily enough, not. I couldn't declare myself 100% hangover free, but it isn't the same hangover as the Wednesday hangover. It is now the Friday night hangover. I was up till 2 o'clock last night and I had a little bit of wine, not that much actually, but I woke up with a sorer head than I expected to. So yes, no more wine for this weekend. It's twice this week. I've been cutting down on the wine as well. Twice this week I've been drinking. Alex Cordero pointing out Henderson will have to be on it. Yes, let's get on the Henderson saves. Get on it. Where are we at? 12:01. Probably give it another 5 minutes or so and then we'll jump off and go and watch the football. So you was right. Forest are getting done for financial fair play. Forest and Everton. So Everton could get hit with a second points deduction this season. Both bloody cheating, aren't they? Not really. They're dead to try and spend some money and compete. And that's not allowed because the big teams don't want anybody competing. There you go. Someone's asking what the saves bet is. Scott, the saves pick, and it's not mine, it was put out by somebody else who's very big on the keeper saves at the moment, is Henderson to get 5 saves in this game, Neto to get 5 saves for Bournemouth, and Turner to get 4 saves for Forest. 14.5 to 1 was that one. But he also liked the Bournemouth game versus Liverpool, just get up the ladder. Over 3.5, over 4.5, over 5.5 saves. But that's obviously one for tomorrow. Malcolm likes the Henderson saves. Lloydo is chucking out UFC picks now. He's got Arnold Allen, 13-8 tonight. Mafia's hoping Everton get hit with another fine because he's got Everton, Burnley, Sheffield United for the drop. That would be fortunate, wouldn't it, if Everton get hit with like a 20-point deduction to cash your bet. Serial fancies Arsenal winning the handicap. I went the other way on the podcast. I took Palace plus 1.5. I think Palace can keep it tight. Yes, good luck on that 100 to 1 shot. Serial also fancies the first half ladder in the Brentford game. Oren Bell, good to see you, mate. Yes, there are EFL picks. I had them on the screen for the last 20 minutes and you've just arrived just as I put my big fat heat on the telly instead. So, just for you, Oren, There you go. Give the people what they want. Mafia's saying the UFC's in his hometown this weekend. Callum saying on Sky, Odegaard 3-1 to win 2 fouls. Oh man, someone's pointing out we've got another cancellation. The Harrogate game is now off as well. Tweet what out, Malcolm? My big fat heat. Yeah, you're gonna have to take the Harrogate game out of all of that because that's apparently fallen by the wayside. Let's just make this screen bigger. Yes, good point, Malcolm. I will tweet that graphic out. If anyone is getting on any of that, remember the Southampton game does kick off early as well. So get involved. Get involved early. Bloody hell. Bloody Harrogate. Team total treble. Scuppered. And also takes 1 out of the long shot, 1 out of the goals, that guy. Having a mare. Yeah, Gio, I've taken it. I think Malcolm's taken it. Callum saying half of his bets have been postponed. Malcolm is fully super boosted up. Yeah, Swansea Southampton's a 12:30 kickoff as well. So if you want to double up the Arsenal and Southampton game, now's the time to do it. You've got 25 minutes. Go, go, go. Southampton in great form at the minute. Swansea, I think they've got a new manager. Didn't Swansea, was it Swansea who took Notts County's manager off them? I think so. Notts County got a new manager. I think Notts County have cancelled today just to give him an extra couple of weeks or an extra week with the players. He had to quit his job. He was only a part-time manager and now he's a full-time manager. He was at Wealdstone, but he was also a telecoms engineer and now he's had to stop being a telecoms engineer so he can concentrate on football. Good luck to him. Southampton won 5 of their last 6. Recent scoring 4, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 4. Scored 4 goals in 4 of the last 7 games. Yeah, Serial. The thing with it's very nuanced, the financial fair play. Don't get me wrong, Serial. It is bollocks. But the reason Chelsea can spend millions and millions is because they did sell a lot. They sold Havertz, Mount, Koulibaly, Mendy, Hudson-Odoi. Sold tons of players. Chelsea have had to do that, and it's the same reason why they're probably now wanting to sell Gallagher, because he'll give them a bit more room for covering all those purchases. Troy Deeney. Good point, Troy Deeney. Callum Schultz is saying Troy Deeney's had a mare. He lasted 6 games at Forest Green, slagged off all of his players in public, said he wouldn't pay to watch them. And that didn't end well. 6 games, he's got the bullet. I was wondering if Mr. Beale at Sunderland might beat that. I don't know how many games Michael Beale's been there now, though. He might have already had 6 games. But apparently some fans at Sunderland were singing "You Don't Know What You're Doing" and "You're Getting Sacked in the Morning" and all of that stuff to Michael Beale. No, I think he's already had 6 games. So even if Beale goes next week, he has definitely outstayed Troy Deeney. But yeah, Troy Deeney made a mug of himself. Yeah, Michael Beale isn't covering himself in glory at Sunderland at the moment. 3 defeats in a row, which is a great shame, isn't it? Really big shame. Francis, I will stick them in Telegram in a bit. Although, be aware, the Harrogate game is off, so do what you want with that. Let's see if I can't cope with all these different social channels. I keep forgetting bits. Everything I stick in Telegram at the moment loses, and the stuff that I don't put in there wins. To be honest, I'm not sure how many people will actually take any notice of me in there. I wouldn't take any notice. Callum says Michael Beale is shite. I don't know why what they were thinking. It's a very strange one. I don't like the cut of his jib either. Don't like the sound of him. I don't like anything about him. He's also the manager of Sunderland, which is generally why. Yeah, Francis, I'll stick this in Telegram in a minute. I'm struggling a little bit with actually I might be able to do it from here. I mean, if people in Telegram wanted to see the tips, they should have joined the YouTube live, shouldn't they? I did put it in Telegram this morning, YouTube live, and here we are, 22 people. There's 350 of them in that Telegram channel. Francis, no, Southampton is an early kickoff. That's the only one if you want to get on early. I am trying to add that in there now. I'll do it as quick as I can. Yeah, Southampton's the only early game. And I know Harrogate's off, but if there's anything else off, I'm not aware of it at the moment because I'm not following everything. Right, let's see. I've posted that in Telegram now. 1-1, Korea. Live in play. Gordon. The first game. Anything for the Arsenal game? We did put a little bet builder together. Let's see. See if I can get it on the screen. See if that works. That was a bet builder we put together there for Arsenal. Not my picks. I haven't really done anything Arsenal for the Arsenal game, but these were just a few picks put out in the chat. So that was a bet builder we've got there for Keaton. How do you get in the Telegram? Go to the link tree on our YouTube profile and you'll find the Telegram channel there. And make sure you are subscribed on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok as well. We need to get that TikTok build up. I've had a few more followers rolling in this morning. But we are a long way off being able to go TikTok live again. So make sure everyone's following on there. If you are a TikToker, I know not everyone is. Right. Yeah, Francis is right. I've got a 10-1 double on the Premier League. I haven't really mentioned much of the Premier League stuff. 10-1 double for me was Forest to score 2 or more and Wolves to score 2 or more. I think they're 10-1. Don't even have to win, just score a couple of goals. That said, since that show, I've seen all the injuries for Forest, which does worry me a bit. Forest have got tons of players missing, either at the AFCON, Asia Cup, or out injured. Gibbs White's out, Awoni's out. Somebody else important was out for them as well. I can't remember. Quite a few though. Malcolm's cheering on his Jordan. 100-1 he's put Jordan out to win the Asia Cup. Currently drawn with one of the favourites. Lee Smith has got Southampton, Coventry, Wrexham. I think the Wrexham game... No, Wrexham game is still on, isn't it? I was going to say the Wrexham game's off, but no, it was the Walsall game I was thinking. I dodged Wrexham for some reason. I can't think why. The other two do like... I mean, Wrexham should win, shouldn't they? Newport obviously had that tough game, big game, important game through the week. How much have they got left in the tank? Who knows? But yeah, I like the other two. I think Coventry are a good price today. Sheffield have been a bit better, but Coventry are in great form at the minute. So yeah, sorry, that's Southampton, Coventry, Wrexham, all to win and both teams to score. Long shot, 46-1. Like it. Good stuff. Serial's a little bit concerned about the Arsenal kits. I didn't realise you were a fashionista. Serial. I haven't got the game on, so I have no idea what their warm-up kits are. Well, it's 12:15, so it's just about time to bugger off and go sit on the sofa and watch the football. I don't have to go out and get cold, stood on Meadow Lane now. I'm just sitting me boxer shorts, scratching me balls, watching the football, cashing some winners, albeit not Harrogate. Has any other games gone off while we've been on here? 6 games off in League 2. Bloody amateurs. Still just the one in League 1, is it? No. 2 more games off. Port Vale, Wickham is off. Oxford United and Northampton is off. Cheltenham Carlisle was already off. So 3 games gone in League 1. That doesn't affect anything that I had. Championship is all good. So yeah, keep checking your bets. We might get more games off as the day goes on. I would imagine most of them that are going to be off have now been called off. Anyway. Right, Malcolm wanted me to share to Twitter now. I can't keep up with all these social media channels. Telegram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. It's hard work, like. Let's see if I can get a picture on the screen. It's gone quiet because I'm concentrating. Gambling, Twitter. Need to get these picks posted out quickly before Southampton start firing in the goals. Right, post that. Let's jump back, see if anyone's chatting. Right. Keaton thinks there might be an upset in the Southampton game. I hope you're wrong. But of course, it's always a possibility. Swansea, as I say, I'm top of my head, I'm sure Swansea have just got a new manager in. I think they took County's manager, but I might be thinking of the wrong team. Let's have a look. I mean, Swansea are unbeaten in the last 4 as well. Southampton are just in really strong form at the moment, aren't they? I know Swansea got Williams. Where's he come from? Yeah, right, Brian. Too famous here, Baz. Have to quit your day job soon. Fucking hell, I wish. Yeah. Not quite there. I've gone backwards, man. I've lost 5,500 TikTok followers. Down the pan. TikTok. Fucking hopeless. YouTube's the place to be anyway. This is where all the main people are. All of those who interact and contribute are here. There we go. Get that one back up there. If anyone wants to jump on before it all kicks off. Lloydo's got his 60-1 acca on. Well, let us know what your 60-1 acca is. Serial is telling us Arsenal are going to win comfortably. I'm not convinced, but I don't know. It's not a game I particularly was excited about, to be honest. Keaton has got Southampton in 3 of his accas, despite the fact he thinks there could be an upset. I think that's probably why you think there's an upset, because you've got so much rain on it. And as we know, you should never bet the early game, should you? So, more fool us. Let's hope we are rolling into 3 o'clock with the first one in the bag. But we shall see. I now need to go survey the damage in terms of that cancelled game and where it leaves my my stuff for today, and whether I need to get out and get back in. Let's see, I think my over one and the team total looks a bit pointless now as a double. It's not gonna do much. But still a 3-1 double, to be fair. It's all right. Coventry and Plymouth team totals. Here's Lloydo's little bet builder. Hughes, Havertz, both to be booked. Arsenal win, 20-1. Callum Schultz is dodging the early game. And Malcolm will be hopping around the living room as Jordan take the lead against South Korea. Let's not forget, Malcolm tipped Jordan for this tournament at 100-1. 100-1, you see. And they could be off to a winning start. Won the first game, and they're now 2-1 up. Long way to go, 40 minutes left. But Jordan not taking it to South Korea at this stage. JB, I've taken it. I know Malcolm's taken it. The price boost, if anyone is on Bet365, you can get Arsenal to score in the first half at a price of evens instead of 1-2. So get on if that's something that sounds interesting to you. Malcolm is bringing peace to the Middle East, 1 pick at a time. Might take a bit more than your little 100-1 bet to bring peace to the Middle East, but good effort for trying. I'm going to go and have some breakfast. I'm starving, not ate yet today. We'll see what we've got in. I think I've got some mature cheddar flavoured sausages, which isn't really a breakfast sausage for me, but it's going to have to do, I think, this morning. Anyway, it is time to go. You've all had my picks. You've all given us your picks. Thank you, everyone who has jumped in. It's been good. As I say, we'll keep cracking on here on a Saturday whilst we can on YouTube until we can get the TikTok back. Next Saturday might be questionable. I might be busy, but we'll see. We'll sort something out. But yeah, keep joining in the lives. Make sure you're following YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok. Spotify, if anybody listens to our podcast on Spotify, I'm still waiting for 5 more people to give us a 5-star review. I think we're up to 95 reviews now, still at 4.9. So yeah, 5 people who listen on Spotify still need to sort that out. So get involved there. But yeah, cheers everyone for getting involved and keep coming back. We will be live tomorrow night at 10 o'clock probably, unless Malcolm changes the time. And I have no idea what we're talking about because I'm not entirely sure what games we've got this midweek. Malcolm might have a better idea than me. Malcolm, what are we talking about tomorrow? I'm just trying to have a look ahead at next week's midweek. Might be an AFCON show. No, we've got League 1, League 2. If they're not all a bit cold. Oh, it's an EFL show this week. That's good. Love the EFL. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff. If you're having a better day, good luck. Thanks for getting in. Make sure you join us again tomorrow. Make sure you keep giving thumbs up on the streams and the lives and everything like that. Right, I'm out of here. Bye.